Hello, and thank you for the opportunity to address your town hall today. In particular, I want to thank Faith Batista for extending the invitation. Faith and I, and many of you, share the goal of creating an inclusive financial system, one that works for all Americans. FDIC research shows that 7 million U.S. households do not have a banking relationship, and a disproportionate share of these are minority households. Over the years, our efforts to reach the unbanked have focused on financial education tools and collaboration with banks to offer low-cost and no-fee accounts. But we recognized that we needed to take our efforts one step further. We needed to think outside the box in order to help us bridge the gap and reach the remaining unbanked households in our communities. At the FDIC, we're taking a multi-pronged approach to tackle this issue. Among other things, we have sought to better understand how technology can expand access to financial services. For example, we have explored how the use of alternative data and artificial intelligence by financial institutions can expand access to credit, such as by helping firms evaluate the creditworthiness of consumers who might not otherwise have access to the mainstream credit system. Alternative data and artificial intelligence can be especially important for small businesses, such as sole proprietorships and smaller companies owned by women and minorities, which often do not have a long credit history. By helping banks use novel measures of creditworthiness, like income streams, we can provide critical access to capital, particularly in difficult times. We have also been working on several initiatives to facilitate partnerships between fintechs and banks that can allow banks to reach new customers and offer new products. For example, last year, we asked stakeholders to comment on a groundbreaking approach to standardizing the due diligence process for onboarding potential technology vendors. We received many supportive comments in response to the request for information and continue to pursue the concept actively. Through our Office of Innovation, we're also leading tech sprints with technology firms and vendors to identify new ways to meet the needs of the unbanked. Some of you here today have participated in our tech sprints, and I thank you for lending your time and expertise to our efforts. We're also challenging ourselves to expand our support of mission-driven banks. The centerpiece here is our Mission-Driven Bank Fund, which we launched last month to channel private capital and other resources to minority depository institutions and community development financial institutions. Microsoft and Truist Financial Corporation have joined as anchor investors in the fund, and I hope that even more investors will join our efforts to build opportunity and prosperity in minority, lower income, and rural communities. Our efforts to foster innovation and reduce regulatory barriers, to support mission-driven banks, and to refocus our efforts to reach unbanked communities are just a few of the creative new tools the FDIC is using to build a bridge to financial inclusion. We have rolled up our sleeves, and we welcome you to join us. Thank you.